Welcome to Toastmasters, where leaders are made. That is the official slogan of Toastmasters International. And it's said that to get perfection in something, you need to have a process that is refined over time, whereas for growth, that's all about taking risks. Toastmasters is a mixture of both. We have a process for creating better leaders. Some of the things that we have in part of the Toastmasters program, we have a textbook, a competent communication textbook that tells you how to be a better speaker and assigns homework projects for you to get better incrementally over time. We also have a Toastmasters pledge that you signed when you became a member that keeps people coming to the meetings, participating, signing up for roles. And yet, the content side of all of this is very open. There's a lot of opportunities to get creative with things, lots of opportunities to grow. And at the same time, that freedom is often a stumbling block for people, which is why a lot of Toastmasters groups have mentoring programs. Now we here at Securely Speaking Toastmasters historically have not had an official program. If you wanted to have a mentor, you could ask one of the officers to mentor you and get some help, but there was no official program for that. We kept saying that someday we would do that. Well, per today's theme, someday is not a day of the week. If we keep saying someday, it will never happen. So today we are launching our brand new mentor program. So let me talk a little bit about what a mentoring program is, what's involved, and how you can be a part of it and why you should be a part of it. So the benefits, of course, to the mentees is that the mentee gets the benefit of the knowledge and the experience that a mentor has. They get that one-on-one coaching to help them get past any obstacles that stand in the way of accomplishing their goals. They also are held accountable to a mentor for completing certain projects within a certain amount of time. So that accountability keeps propelling them forward. It gives them some momentum. It makes them better over time. Now for the mentor, there are benefits too. The mentor, to quote Oscar Hammerstein in one of his musicals, The King and I, when you become a teacher, by your students you'll be taught. And along with that same theme, in MBA school, they teach CEOs that to look for new ideas, they should look to the newest members of the group. Mentees have a lot to offer mentors in terms of their different perspective on what it is they're trying to accomplish. They bring different experiences to the group. Thirdly, there are benefits to the club. Now, a mentor program keeps that momentum going for everyone. It means that speaker slots get filled. People come to hear the speeches. They participate in roles as part of their mentorship program. It also is a key part in becoming a distinguished club, which Securely Speaking Toastmasters is a distinguished club. But in order to keep that status, we have to have a certain number of active members in the club. Now there are obligations involved for the mentor and the mentee. The mentor is expected to be a good listener, to be respectful of the mentee's challenges and help them through this. They're expected to relay their knowledge. They're expected to spend a little bit of time each week with their mentee until their services are no longer needed, which is usually about the first 3 speeches in the Competent Communicator Handbook. The mentee is expected to show up for the appointed meetings, to follow the plan, to get through the material, to try to stick to their goals, and of course to be grateful to the mentor for giving up their time on a voluntary basis. Now the first meeting between the mentor and the mentee, typically the mentor goes through what the customs are of Toastmasters, of our club, as well as what opportunities there are at the area, district, and even the international level, to the best of their knowledge. A lot of the information that a mentor needs to relay to their mentee is covered in their Competent Leadership Handbook. This fulfills their project number 9 in the handbook. So it explains all of this, so what to walk through with the mentee. Subsequent meetings are all about keeping on the goal, keeping on track. What are your challenges creating the next speech? Are you still on target to speak at the next opportunity? And over time, the goal is to have a better understanding of Toastmasters and all of its opportunities. Leadership, for example. There's no better way to become a leader, to learn to become a leader than to take on an officer's role, or even just to take a weekly role in today's meeting, in our weekly meetings. Now, as I briefly mentioned, the mentor-mentee relationship should not last forever. Typically, once the mentee has a good start in the Competent Communication Manual, they no longer need the services, but they are still available. If a mentor needs help developing some advanced skill, even if they've completely finished their Competent Communicator Handbook, perhaps they are doing one of the advanced manuals, mentor services are available. I'm a little surprised that we haven't turned on the green light yet, so I'll just finish up the material that I've prepared here. So if you want to become a mentor or a mentee, I've brought forms with me where you can fill out that you're interested in becoming a mentor, or that you are interested in being mentored by one of our volunteers. Right now we have three volunteers who've stepped up to be mentors: myself, Dave Sokolaski, and Scott, who's not with us today. All of us have gotten pretty far in our Competent Communicator handbooks and are happy to provide advice and mentoring, coaching to you. So I'll leave these over here if you would like to sign up. By default, all of you who joined today will be assigned a mentor just to help you get going. Your mentor, part of that first meeting will be preparing for your first speech, which we call the icebreaker speech. I hope that all of you will join the mentor program in some way, or at least that you will reach out at such time that you need assistance from one of us. Thank you.